Welcome, everybody. We are so fired up. This is not about digital marketing. It's about brand building in a digital world.
One of the things about Twitter is that it's always in the news. Either it's making the news, describing the news, but actually the company itself is always in the news.
Yeah.
It's been in the Wall Street Journal twice in the last week.
For advertisers, big and small, the platform is working exceptionally well.
So why are your revenues so small?
But ultimately, the decisions come down to this small team, and we also realize that we make mistakes, and when we do, we admit them, own up to them, and make them right.
We also know data is becoming this new great big thing.
Oh, Amazon, they're just e-commerce. They're not building brand. I actually challenge that. And we are moving further and further up the funnel.
I actually think Scott Galloway earlier today said something to the effect of, what a terrible business online grocery is. Only Jeff Bezos can get into it.
And we had to sort of explain that this is a little bit different because those photos aren't really being used as memories, they're actually being used to talk. And now the dominant use case, I guess, for photos and videos on the internet is communication. We don't see the photos.
Do you guys believe that? Go ahead and project.
Here we go. Here we go.
So Mark was very clear last night that he does not tolerate crap, and the truth is that this is incredibly uncomfortable.
Bring out another mic, guys. I think we're going to hit the trending topic in Cincinnati.
I think when you see the pace at which things are changing, the last 5 years and the growth of mobile have really transformed the potential new applications. So I think just expect the speed to continue.
I can't tell you how many people laughed at me for creating a doorbell at the time. Friends, family, and investors.
Who's heard of blockchain? Just kidding. You don't need blockchain at all for traceability.
We don't build features that just are intended to keep you scrolling there for longer and longer, because that's counter to this ultimate goal of finding the right thing at the right time and then go and making it a part of your life.
They didn't set out to cause the damage to fact, the damage to democracy, the damage to public health that has ensued. But there was a massive failure of imagination. They failed to imagine that people would use their products differently than they intended.
So all I really care about is that people want to see these stories, and there's a way to pay for them, to monetize it, and a way to reach audiences. Said, I don't think that the theatrical experience is going to disappear for all time.
I've been doing scenario planning since 1972 at Stanford Research Institute, where I started my career as a futurist. And we were doing mission planning for the space shuttle. That's how far I go back. And this is the most uncertain I have ever seen in my entire career.
These leaders understand that when you're trying to innovate, it's a process of discovery. It's a discovery learning process. You cannot really plan your way to an innovation. You have to act your way to an innovation.
If we're humble, passionate for service, and have empathy for the people we serve, think about what we can do with the technology brands and, frankly, the amazing minds in this company and the amazing partners that are willing to work with us.